Hey gang. So, bonjour groovies. So guys, I am going to, before I get ready to go out for Super Bowl weekend, well, Super Bowl Sunday, I am about to do, in my mind, I'm a plant daddy, because I love plants, right? But I don't have very many. I buy flowers for my room and for my office and things like that, but I don't have very many plants because they don't tend to live in my room because I don't get a lot of sunlight in my room, right? So, but I got one of these grow kits. I have two. I got basil and sunflower. And I was gonna do these with y'all, so I already started my basil. A good thing about basil is that it's a cleansing herb, it's a healing herb. You can also use it in your meals, in your food. Basil is really good for you, but it's also very good spiritually. So just having a basil plant can bring upon some good luck, some prosperity, just as well as having like a money plant. You can use basil to cleanse things. Like I said, it's a cleansing and clearing agent. So I already started it. It came with like this little briquette of soil, and you put 3/4 cups of water in there and let it dissolve, and then you fluff it up with the fork. So I started this one already, as you can see, and it's already expanded. I'll show you from the sunflower plant how that looks. So it comes in one of these plastic cups, and then they have seedlings in there, and then they have one of these briquettes, and then you put the briquette in a cup with some water, and then you fluff it. So plant my basil plant with me, y'all. So let me show y'all real quick. Okay, hopefully I don't make a mess at my desk. So, okay, we have the soil. I'm just gonna fluff it up, like so, like that. Okay, see, I'm making a mess, hold on. So I changed it to this cauldron, this little mini cauldron, because obviously the cup is making a mess. So that's the soil. It gets pretty, like, nice and soft. It's nice and soft and airy. You can use your hands. The instructions say use a fork, but this fork is causing a mess, so I'm going to use my hands. I'm just gonna get that like that, and I mean, I guess I can't worry about the little bit of soil that's getting on my desk. It is the earth, or some form of it, I don't know. But, so I'm gonna get that like that, and then I'm gonna put it back into the pot and put the seeds in 1 second. So now I'm gonna put it in here. I don't like that the little plastic pot that it comes with, it has the drain holes at the bottom of it, and I take it maybe you need that, but I've had basil plants before that actually I repotted and they so never mind. So they do always come in pots like this with drainage at the bottom. You don't want to overwater basil. Basil is a very delicate plant. You could definitely drown it. So you're just gonna put that in there. Don't be scared to use your hands, get them a little dirty. Now mind you, I don't want to get soil all over my stuff, but it is the earth and we work with the natural, so, you know. And I was saying skeptic because it was like a briquette. I don't know what this soil is derived from, but maybe I'll do my research and find out. But okay, I'm almost done putting it in there. I'm gonna put that in there like that. I got these little cauldrons. They're so cute. They're plastic. They aren't metal, cast iron, but I got these from Family Dollar. I think they might be like little guacamole bowls, but they're still cute, right? Okay, so it comes with little seeds. And first of all, these little things, like, if you have a friend that's like a spiritual, a little witchy, a little voodoo, we love stuff like this. Mind you, none of these things are really needed, but the more tools you have to just immerse you into the energy of your work, the better. But anyway, so I got the pot. I'm gonna pack this down in here, and actually I'm gonna open the seedlings first. I'm gonna open the seedlings. Basil seeds look like, oh, they're so little. They're tiny little granules. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm gonna put these in my hands and say a little prayer over them really quickly. A little bit of my ashe on that. Put them in the pot. I'm gonna lightly cover, sweep everything over, and boom. So now the instructions say that the seeds will germinate in 7 to 14 days. Ah! Once the seedlings develop their second a set of leaves, begin watering with plant fertilizer mixed at half strength. My camera fell. Whoops. Sorry guys, I was so rudely interrupted by the camera falling over. But I'm going to place them in my window, which is where I have another little spiritual setup all over. Okay, another one of my little spiritual setups. And I'm going to have to remove my pine that I had there to put that into place. Now, this is pine needles, guys. I know that this video was somewhere else. In my next video, I will teach you all about pine needles. So stay tuned. But so next, I'm going to be doing my sunflowers, and we're going to do the same thing. So there's no need for me to show y'all that. But if you guys are interested in learning how to have a green thumb or become a plant mama or a plant daddy by growing them, I mean, you can always go to a nursery and buy your own. Ooh, and the rain's coming down. I'm going to go out and catch some rainwater. Tell y'all about that too. But you could always go to a nursery and buy the what do they call them? Not the seedlings or the little, whatever the little. When you can buy them small, you can buy them as a baby and then take them home, repot them, and grow them that way. Or you can grow from seedlings, which you have to give 7 to 14 days to germinate. Germination means basically they crack from the seed and then begin to grow. Sometimes you have to germinate your seeds before you plant them. You would basically put them in a napkin, a wet napkin, or damp napkin, and then let them germinate and then plant them. Some seedlings are not strong enough to push through the soil, so you have to let them germinate first and then put them in the soil. So actually, I might be a plant daddy. Yeah, I just need a space where I can grow more plants. We have lovely plants in the house, but I share a house with someone else, so like I can't plant all over the place. Somebody's in here. Who is that? Is that Bella? Hi, Bella. Bella, say hi. Say hi, Belly. Peace. Happy planting. Happy hoodooing. So happy Sunday. I wanted to show you guys this way. This is how the briquette comes out. I'm adding, this is exactly 3/4 cups of water. And look at how that does that. That's amazing. Like, so you could do it like this. Where did I put my fork? You can do it like this and just kind of like fluff it up by hand. It looks like the bowl. I like how the bowl does it a little bit better than what the cup did. Because like, look at that. Don't worry about them cards there. That ain't your reading. Funny thing about that, like people can see like readings of yours. As long as they don't know the context of it, they could never figure it out. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Now, yeah, so I would advise doing this in a bowl. I did it in a cup at first, and this was actually what my first mind said do. Listen to spirit. Your first mind is usually spirit. Listen to spirit. And I was going to do it this way the first time anyway. It comes out a lot looser. I probably end up making a lot less of a mess than what I did earlier, which it really wasn't much but of a mess. But I literally just did a floor wash and cleansing last night. But yeah, so that's how that comes up, and then you fluff it with a fork. I'm gonna use my hands here. It's a little bit moister than what it was in that cup. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. So this is the little area where I'll be putting it. That's my basil right there, next to my Ogun spot, and then I have Oshun over here, and I have her. She has the seeds. She's holding the seeds because sunflowers are related to Oshun in sweetness and love and anything high vibrational and sunny. Another good thing to know if you're going to get into herbalism or if you're going to get into spirituality and using the herbs and the energetics of flowers and plants to bring about change in your life, it would be good to know their Latin name. So the Latin name for basil is Ocimum basilicum, and basil's in there in the basilicum, and there's different species or different that's right species, yeah, different species of basil or other or plants or genuses of other plants. And then we have our sunflower here, which is Helianthus anus. Helianthus anus is sunflowers. And then if you look at that, sun is in that as well, in the anus, ANNUUS. So sun, if you go backwards, it would be, you can drop a U or spell it with 2 U's. Sun. So that's sunflower, and it's this is a dwarf, a sunflower dwarf. So it's probably a what do they call it? Like a modified version of a sunflower. It probably won't grow as tall. So yeah, thanks for playing with me, guys. Peace.